For dragon base, PD1, fold the paper over and over, on top of each other. Doesn't have to be perfect. Glue down the little extra thing. If needed, can use any glue. Make another. Scissors. Snip one of them a little. Cacho. Fold both in half. Get some more paper. Make a long triangle. Try make it the size of the thing you just folded. Draw flap things on the side of the triangle and cut out. Once done, fold the flaps. Glue it onto the other thing. Ta-da! Do the same with the other. Bad transition. Also snip edges if needed. Make two more of the triangles with flaps. Stick on top of both. Draw a little rectangle. Cut it out. Fold it in half. Don't do what is shown. I had to redo it lol. Stick it on the bottom of the larger one and the top of the smaller one, connecting them together. Finished. PD2?
Sure. Here is the inside. Just a normal base to start out. Then, you basically make whatever shape you want for the sides of the head and stick it to the base. And do the same for the bottom jaw. And for the top of the head, I took a piece of cardboard and bended all the little grooves in it so it's flexible.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
a dragon puppet, you're gonna need these things. A paper, you're gonna tear it out. Then you're gonna take out these, cause you're not gonna want that. And then you're gonna fold it until you go something like this. Get a piece of tape, put it there, so it doesn't just, you know, trim it a little off to only one, not both of them. Don't make it too fat, but fold it in half, trace it on a paper, and the two different jaws, then cut it out. Then you're gonna tape them together, and then you have this. And now you need to do the same thing to the other one. And then you're gonna do this, and then a little smaller one. Then you're gonna cut them out, and then you're gonna add them in your base, and done. That's how you do a puppet base.
Tutorial how to make a hand dragon. What you will need: paper 2, something to cut with, glue, tape, pencil. Step 1. Fold the paper in half and cut it. Step 2. Fold both of the papers, as I do, and glue and tape them together. Step 3. Fold them in half and cut one shorter, it would be the mouth. Step 4. Place on paper and draw around it, then make it longer so that it can stick. Step 5. Cut and fold as I do. Step 6. Get the big ones and glue and tape them to the other part. Do the same on the small ones. Step 7. Tape them together and decorate. Voila!
So a couple of days ago, I showed you how to make the base for a paper dragon, and it looked like this. And then I showed you how to draw and make your own face and glue it on there like this. I know some people were concerned about not having good enough drawing skills, so let me show you how you can make the face without having to lift a pencil. So first I start by measuring out the dimensions of the head. Then I'll insert a square like this. Maybe look to the side, and when I put in the dimensions, boom, gets to the right size. I'll do the same for the bottom jaw, and voila. Then I'll look for a reference picture. I know a dimple magician asked if I could do toothless. A nice profile like this should work. So I'll open it in here, and I'll try to play with the size to get it to what I need. I think something about this size should do. So let's move these out of the way, and print. There you go. Luckily the only color he has is a little bit of green in his eyes. So I cut it out of the paper, And I removed his jaw as well. Next, I'll glue this on. And the little part sticking out like that, you don't like it, you can just try to cut it off. Like that, leave it alone, or just color it. Now I'll glue on the bottom jaw. With everything glued in place, you have a toothless puppet. No drawing needed. It is a little bit floppy back here, and I could fix that by like gluing something back here to keep it up, but I kind of like the way it looks floppy. It gives it that 3D organic look, I guess. So here it is. And you can use this for all sorts of dragons. Like if you're into Game of Thrones. That's pretty cool. And on top of that, it doesn't have to be a dragon, and you can even put it upside down and have something with a bigger chin. Like, let's say, a certain Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Perry the Platypus! What an unexpected surprise! And of course, you had a color printer. The possibilities are endless. Oh, before we go, I want to try cutting this off, see if I can do that. I don't know if this is going to work, but might as well try, right? Well, here's an example of putting something in there to keep it flopping over. This is just a straw. Let's see if this worked.
Wow. If I had a nickel for every time I was doomed by a puppet, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Either way, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to print out your own heads for your dragon puppet starters. Have a great day, and remember to always stay creative. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. I am toothless. I have no teeth. No.